Want to make smarter money moves? Proverbs 3:21 holds the key. Discover the biblical wisdom that can help you avoid financial mistakes and build lasting wealth, God's way. Remember to like and subscribe for more daily financial prayers videos. If you have any suggestions for biblical financial principles, topics, please leave a comment. Ever check your bank account and wonder where your money went? Or regret a big purchase weeks later? You're not alone. Millions feel stuck, stressed, and frustrated by money mistakes. It's not just about numbers, it's personal. You work hard, but bad choices can make you feel like you're running in place. The cycle of debt and regret is common, but it doesn't have to be your story. Most financial mistakes come from emotional, impulsive decisions, trying to keep up or chasing what feels good now. But what if you could swap anxiety for confidence? Imagine making smart, intentional choices and building a future where you're in control. The key isn't a secret formula, it's wisdom. See your money as a tool to steward, not just spend. And the first step, ask for wisdom. Where do you find real financial wisdom? In a world overflowing with advice, it's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed when it comes to managing your money. Every day, we're bombarded with tips, tricks, and so-called secrets to wealth. But how do you know what truly works? Not from TV pundits or broke relatives, it comes from God. The loudest voices aren't always the wisest. True financial guidance isn't found in the latest headlines or in the opinions of those who struggle themselves. Instead, it's rooted in timeless truths that have stood the test of generations. Many separate faith from finances, but God cares about every part of your life, including your wallet. He's interested in your daily needs, your dreams, and even your worries about making ends meet. When you invite Him into your financial journey, you discover a new sense of peace and direction. The Bible teaches that we're stewards, not owners, of our resources. Everything we have, our income, our possessions, our opportunities, is entrusted to us for a purpose. We're called to manage these gifts wisely, not just for ourselves, but for the good of others and the glory of God. When you see money this way, your decisions shift from "what do I want" to "what's the wisest use?" Suddenly, every dollar becomes an opportunity to honor God, help others, and build a secure future. It's not about restriction, but about intentional living. Asking God for wisdom isn't weakness, it's strength. It takes courage to admit you don't have all the answers and humility to seek guidance beyond yourself. Prayer is a powerful tool that opens your heart to new possibilities and solutions you might never have considered. Prayer connects you to the ultimate financial advisor. God's perspective is bigger than any market trend or economic forecast. He sees the whole picture and knows what's best for you, both now and in the future. You're not asking for a windfall, but for clarity, patience, and courage to make wise choices. It's about developing habits that lead to lasting stability and generosity, not just quick fixes or temporary relief. Invite God into your financial decisions, turn stress into purpose. When you trust Him with your money, anxiety gives way to hope, and confusion is replaced by confidence. You begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. A budget becomes a plan for blessing, not restriction. It's a tool that helps you align your spending with your values and goals, making room for generosity, savings, and the things that matter most. God's principles for money are timeless and work in any economy. Whether times are good or tough, His wisdom provides a steady foundation. Teaching these truths to the next generation ensures a legacy of faith and financial health. Ignoring them is like building a house with no foundation. Without God's guidance, even the best financial plans can crumble under pressure. But with Him, you can weather any storm. The smartest move? Humbly ask God to guide your hands, heart, and wallet. Let Him shape your attitudes and actions, so your finances reflect trust, gratitude, and wisdom. That's where true financial change begins. When you start each day seeking God's wisdom, you lay the groundwork for a future filled with purpose, peace, and lasting abundance. The book of Proverbs is overflowing with practical, down-to-earth advice, especially when it comes to handling money and making wise financial choices. It's like a treasure chest of wisdom, offering guidance that's just as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Take Proverbs 3:21 for example. It says, "Do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight, preserve sound judgment and discretion." This isn't just a gentle suggestion, it's a powerful reminder to keep wisdom and understanding front and center in your life, especially when you're making decisions that affect your finances. This verse is more than advice, it's a call to action. It urges us to cling to wisdom as if our well-being depends on it, because in many ways it truly does. When you hold on to wisdom, you're equipping yourself to face life's challenges with confidence and clarity. Being intentional is key. Seek out wisdom actively. Don't just wait for it to come to you. Write down your financial goals, keep them visible, and remind yourself daily why you're making a plan. When your goals are in sight, your motivation stays strong, and your path becomes clearer. Sound judgment acts as your financial common sense. It's that inner voice that warns you when something doesn't feel right, like a deal that seems too good to be true, or a loan that could lead to trouble. It helps you pause, think, and make choices that protect your future. Discretion is just as important. It's knowing when to keep your financial matters private, when to say no to unnecessary spending, and when to avoid sharing too much with others. Sometimes the wisest move is to stay quiet and protect your boundaries. Think of these qualities, wisdom, sound judgment, and discretion, as guardrails. They aren't meant to restrict your freedom, but to keep you safe from financial pitfalls and disasters that could derail your life. Just like a guardrail on a winding mountain road, these principles keep you from veering off course and going over the edge. They're there to catch you before you make a mistake that's hard to recover from. They shield you from smooth-talking salespeople, high-pressure tactics, and risky decisions that could cost you dearly. With wisdom as your guide, you can spot red flags and walk away from deals that don't serve your best interests. When you hold on to wisdom and discretion, you're not just protecting your bank account, you're safeguarding your peace of mind, your future, and the well-being of your family. Financial security brings relief and allows you to focus on what truly matters. These principles are tools for building a stable, generous life. They help you create a foundation of order and purpose, so you can give to others, invest in your dreams, and weather life's storms without chaos. Don't see wisdom and discretion as limits. Instead, view them as your financial safety net, always there to catch you if you stumble, and to give you the confidence to take positive risks. Let these timeless principles guide every financial decision you make, big or small. Whether you're budgeting, investing, or making a major purchase, let wisdom be your compass. That's how you build a life of security, not regret. A life where you can look back with satisfaction, knowing you made choices that protected and provided for those you love. Remember, wisdom is your best defense. It's the guardrail that keeps you on the path to financial peace and lasting success. Financial discernment is simply the ability to judge well with your money. It's seeing past marketing and emotion to the real consequences of a choice. Knowledge knows a loan is expensive. Discernment avoids it for the sake of your future. You build discernment by pausing, questioning, and making small, wise choices over time. It's the confidence to make decisions that fit your goals, not the crowd's. Discernment is a gift from seeking God's perspective, aligning your plan with His principles. It's the key to a peaceful, purposeful financial life. Every day, you face a financial crossroads, wisdom or foolishness. The foolish path is easy, instant gratification, flashy purchases, and debt. It feels good for a moment, but leads to stress and regret. Unwise choices put wants over needs, tie you to others' mistakes, and ignore the need for a plan. The wise path is harder, but leads to peace and freedom. Wise choices mean saving, budgeting, and living within your means. They're not glamorous, but they build stability. Set up an emergency fund, invest for the future, and protect your family. Have honest conversations about money. Wise choices aren't flashy, but they weather any storm. Choose the path that leads to lasting peace. Let's see discernment in real life. Meet the Millers and the Martins. Both families earn the same, but their choices set them apart. The Millers have no plan, spending impulsively, racking up debt, and reacting to every crisis. They finance new gadgets, eat out often, and say yes to every expense, piling on stress. Their money controls them. The Martins, on the other hand, plan ahead. They budget every dollar, save for emergencies, and research before buying. When something breaks, they pay cash and replenish their savings. They make intentional choices, meal planning, limiting subscriptions, and saying no when needed. Their money serves their goals. The Martins are proactive, paying off debt, investing, and giving generously. They have peace because they apply sound judgment to every dollar. That's discernment in action. One powerful habit for discernment is mastering the pause. In a world of instant purchases, marketers push you to act fast. The best defense? Step back, breathe, and wait before making big decisions. Use a 24-hour rule for small buys, a week or more for big ones. This pause lets emotions fade and gives you time to research and check your budget. During the wait, pray for wisdom. Ask God if this is a wise move. Seek counsel from your spouse or a trusted, financially wise friend. The pause, prayer, and wise advice turn impulsiveness into intention. You become a discerning steward, not a reactive spender. That's how you make choices you won't regret. Financial discernment shifts your focus from just getting by to building a legacy. It's not about a big bank account, but what you do with your resources. Teach your kids to work, save, give, and spend wisely. This is a true inheritance. Break cycles of mismanagement and set your family on a solid path. A legacy of generosity is possible when you're free from debt and stress. You can give meaningfully, support causes you love, and help others wisely. Your money becomes a tool for good, creating ripples of blessing. This is why you budget, say no to excess, and make intentional choices. You're not just managing money, you're shaping the future. Build a legacy of peace, wisdom, and generosity. Use your resources to make a lasting difference. That's true wealth. We've covered the pain of money mistakes. Those moments when the weight of financial missteps feels overwhelming and the stress seems to seep into every part of life. Maybe you felt that sting too, staring at a stack of bills or wondering how things got so complicated. But we've also explored the incredible power of God's wisdom, a wisdom that offers hope and direction, even in the most confusing times. When we turn to His Word, we find practical guidance and encouragement for every financial decision. And we've seen how discernment, making choices with care and insight, can transform not just our bank accounts, but our entire outlook on life. Discernment helps us pause, reflect, and choose what's truly best, not just what's easy or popular. But here's the truth, knowledge alone isn't enough. It's not just about knowing what to do, it's about taking that knowledge and putting it into action. Now is the time to move forward with purpose. Change begins with a single, powerful decision. Draw a line in the sand and commit to doing things differently from this moment on. Set clear goals, write them down, and decide that today is the day you start fresh. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Progress is about being intentional, not flawless. Every small step you take matters, and each one brings you closer to financial peace. Take a moment to pray. God, help me be wise with what you've given me. Give me strength to make good choices even when it's hard. Ask for guidance in every decision, big or small, and trust that He will lead you. Invite God into your financial journey and let Him shape your path. That simple prayer is more powerful than you might think. It opens the door to real, lasting change and brings a sense of relief and hope that things can be different. Are you ready to let go of the stress and anxiety that comes with money worries? Are you ready to step into a new season of wise choices and confident decisions? Make your commitment public. Share your decision with someone you trust, or even announce it to your community. When you declare your intentions, you invite support and accountability. If you're ready to embrace a new way, type wise choices in the comments below. Let others know you're all in and encourage them to join you on this journey. This is your first step toward true financial peace. Don't settle for less than God's best for your life. Choose wisdom, choose peace, and step boldly onto a new path. Your future starts now. Take that step with confidence and faith. The financial teachings shared on this channel are based on biblical principles and are intended for educational and spiritual guidance only. They do not constitute professional financial, legal, or investment advice. Always seek counsel from a licensed financial advisor or qualified professional for your personal financial decisions. We encourage prayer, discernment, and wise stewardship in all matters related to money and faith.